Hello, Washington County and beyond. This is your Precinct 2 Constable Trey Holloway, and thank you for continuing this leadership study of the 21 indisputable qualities of a leader from a first responder perspective. In this episode, we will discuss the leadership trait of courage. So please join me as we discuss how your courage can help make you a dynamic leader. Now, there has been a lot written about courage, and you will not find a shortage of resources on the topic. But courage can be boiled down to your mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. In order for you to be an effective leader, you must possess courage. It's important to point out that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's recognizing that fear and doing what you need to do anyway. Overcoming your fears takes on different forms for different people. But as a leader, courage is having that inner strength to let go of the familiar or the comfortable and forge ahead into new territory or into the unknown. As first responders, we are met with challenges every day that test our courage, such as responding to a high priority call with very scant information. This can cause uneasiness because you don't know what you're walking into. But you do the thing anyway, relying on your courage to carry you through. I tend to call these people heroes, because they willingly place themselves in harm's way for the greater good. Now I want to talk directly to the agency heads, whether you're appointed or elected. I'm going to use the phrase long-term courageousness. You have the position you have for a reason, and it is filled with opportunities for you to make operational decisions to better your department and increase the quality of life for the community that you serve. Our long-term courageousness as agency heads should be cemented in our principles, not swayed by the perceptions that we're bombarded with. I encourage you to stand strong on your values and not compromise on how you lead your agency just to gain approval from a vocal select few. Your commitment to courageous leadership must remain stronger than your desire to appease others. Sometimes that means making a decision that will be publicly scrutinized. But an act of courage in the right direction inspires others to follow suit. When we lay it all on the line for what is right, the people under our command will willingly follow our leadership, and the people we serve will continue to place their trust in us. Courageous leadership is not reserved just for your professional life. Courage in your personal life gives you that internal fortitude to face the challenges that come your way. Here's some questions I want you to ask yourself. How do you tend to handle fear? Do you go into fight mode? Do you go into flight mode? Do you go into freeze mode? Or do you go into fawn mode? Depending on the situation, the proper action may be one of those fear responses, but a wrong fear response could be detrimental. Do you routinely stretch yourself by trying something out of your comfort zone? Or do you find a soft spot and just camp there? Conduct a personal inventory of your values. Are there some changes you can make to inspire a spirit of courage in your life? Here are some challenges. Go and do something to face a genuine unhealthy fear. Something that takes you out of your comfort zone into an area of uncertainty. And I'm not talking about wrestling an alligator because you have a fear of lizards. I'm talking about public speaking, volunteering with a civic organization, or having that difficult conversation with someone you've been avoiding. I also want you to critically evaluate your current position. Are you where you want to be? If you are where you want to be, are you still effective? Is it time to make a big career move, or is it time for you to truly bloom where you're planted? Take time to really examine your options before making life-changing decisions. I'll close with this quote by Professor and author C.S. Lewis regarding courage. He said, "Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at its testing point." So leaders, be courageous in all that you do. Look for ways to challenge and stretch yourself to become the dynamic leader that you're called to be. So please subscribe, like, and share this content. Thank you for watching this episode, and I hope the information has inspired you along your leadership journey. Until next time, take care, God bless, and be safer.